yourself, it's not a dream. You're tuned into your favorite team. It's the Omega-3 Supreme Podcast. With both your hosts, Matt and Bill, kick back and chill. Oh, what a thrill. It's the Omega-3 Supreme Podcast. If you've got the blues, well, I've got news. This podcast is free. It's always tons of fun for everyone, for you and the whole family. From Canada to LA, let's hear what they both have to say. It's the Omega-3 Supreme Podcast.
Welcome to episode 20 of the Omega-3 Supreme Podcast. I'm Matt Chin.
And I'm Bill Snitzer. As always, this podcast is sponsored by Danger Words. Danger Words, download it at dangerwords.com. It's a word game for iPhone, and it's really good. I endorse it.
It's just for everybody with an iPhone, but really everybody, old, young, anyone can play. If you know how to speak English.
Good point. Good point.
So what is going on with you this week?
Back in LA, as you can see. I believe this is my first time back. Yeah, this is our Just been doing a lot of work, a lot of Craigslist. You know how I do it.
Hustling.
I'm on the hustle.
Now this week we have some more content. We have some more jokes. It's kind of like our monologue. I think we're starting this thing where we're coming up with weekly topical jokes.
It's a duologue.
It's a duologue, yes. That's our thing. The Omega-3 Supreme duologue. What's in the news today, Bill?
Well, U.S. intelligence officials are looking into whether terrorism played a role in the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. If it did, they promised to hunt down and kill whoever was responsible 10 years from now. Where's Osama? I don't know.
Next up, a 4.7 magnitude earthquake rocked the Los Angeles area, terrifying residents and causing a widespread panic across the city. We caught up with some of them so they could describe their harrowing ordeal. Let's take a look.
I wasn't really too worried about it.
I think it shook for like 4 seconds.
Nice American experience, Californian experience actually.
Went to check on our kids and make sure they were okay. They were fast asleep and had no idea what was going on, and then it was over.
Wow, terrifying. How
Scary.
did they
I was
handle
in
it?
Yeah,
you were in it.
I felt it.
Did you feel like these people?
Oh, yeah. I woke up and said, oh, okay, and went back to sleep. Professor Andre Linde of Stanford University got an emotional surprise recently when a colleague revealed to him that his decades-old theory describing the origin of the universe was finally proven to be true. When reached for comment, the captain of the local high school football team said, "Nerds!"
Oh, jocks.
I don't know why they asked him for a comment, but, you know.
They went, because he's the most popular dude in the school.
That's
so
why.
They want to see what he has to say about it.
Yes.
And that's this week's duologue with Bill and Matt.
Yeah, man, that earthquake was pretty crazy. It knocked my Twitter follower robots into
Well, hold on. Let's take me through the earthquake. So, what time did it hit there? What time was it? It was pretty early, right?
6:30 in the morning or something like that. I was kind of like half awake because I remember just almost like lying there, and all of a sudden everything started shaking. And so it's I was like, whoa, this is cool. It was loud. And got on Twitter immediately to see how popular my robot was.
For those of you that don't know, Bill runs the Earthquakes LA Twitter feed.
Yes.
And when an earthquake hits, that's big business for you.
Oh, big business. This one got 3,000 new followers to that. Little John started following.
That's crazy.
Yeah! Yeah! Turned down for what? And and so that's always fun to look at, see who sees it.
What I found is I must follow a lot of people in LA because my Twitter feed was lighting up with everyone talking about the earthquake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then soon after, I saw this clip of these news anchors.
It's like KTLA.
Where KTLA news anchors, the earthquake happened while they were on the air, and they just started freaking out.
Thank you. Coming up, more problems for a troubled
earthquake.
singer. Yep,
we're having an earthquake. Okay, it appears to have stopped.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump right now to
Look at our cameras behind us.
to the U.S. Geological Survey.
So you can see right now. I mean, we've got stuff kind of here falling. We've got some sort of ceiling falling from the the Raptors up here. All right, we want to get to Eric Spillman.
It looked like they were trained. It was
Yeah.
like they've run through this drill before where if an earthquake happens while you're on the air, get under the table.
They're in a studio full of like lights that are hanging by little, like C-clamps and stuff, so who knows what could happen.
The lights could fall down, but I liked how the female anchor was like, oh, look, it looks like the ceiling was falling, and she's like touching a little dust, like some dust was disturbed. It wasn't like there was falling lights. She was concerned that there were little specks of dust that
Piece
parts
of,
the ceiling had fell.
The donut that the gaffer was eating when he hung those lights fell on her.
Some sprinkles from his donut. I was just surprised how many people get freaked out by earthquakes. I wouldn't think they'd be that scary unless they were like crazy where like the buildings were falling down. But
yeah, I don't know.
A little rumble I don't think is that scary.
Here we
Hey,
go.
CX. Okay, CX Dave, if you were in an earthquake, what would you do?
If I was in an earthquake, well, the last earthquake that happened here in Maryland was 2-3 years ago. So for me, probably hide under a table or something.
That's the right thing to do.
You're following the KTLA news anchor's way to do it in an earthquake.
My last experience, bro, like, I was working at 7-Eleven at the time, and I was scanning merchandises, doing inventory and all that. And the time it felt weird when I felt this shake, and like basically from me being scared, there was no place to hide.
All right.
And Dave died. That's it.
it.
I guess he was talking about a slow motion earthquake. One day, everything will crumble and the entire world will go down in a giant earthquake.
Would be cool, I guess.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
doing for St. Patrick's Day?
Remembering it's St. Patrick's Day right now.
You know what? I gotta say, St. Patrick's Day has to be the dumbest holiday ever. I don't even. What is it? It's Irish.
I don't know.
They kicked out the snake. St. Patrick kicked out the snakes from Ireland,
That sounds like an untrue story.
the world celebrates this by drinking green beer.
Yeah. It's just an excuse to party, I guess. Which is fine, I suppose. But at the same time, people need to not be dumb about it.
I heard a stat that only 16% of people celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and the other 84% just drink for no reason.
Yeah.
They just drink without a care. They don't have to celebrate. They're like everybody else. They drink every day and they don't care. I know we don't drink though, so we don't share in this enthusiasm of the holiday.
Right. Maybe we just don't get it. There's something we're missing. I don't know. I just remember back in like elementary school being like scared on St. Patrick's Day, like I had to wear green or else I was gonna get like my ass kicked or pinched or something.
You were frightened.
I was.
It made you scared that if you didn't wear green, you would get your ass kicked.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day gives me a little PTSD. For, like,
were you in a very big Irish population, and then if you didn't have it, they would kill you?
No. I was in a big white person population. Maybe that has something to do with it. They should have Human Day where everyone just celebrates being a person.
Maybe that would bring everybody together where we're not separating cultures, we're just becoming one.
Yeah. The human race, like once we start like going to other planets and like fighting like, aliens, then we can have like, we'll do that.
But then we're just segregating other alien races. We should all do it. Okay, look. We're going to start a new holiday called Human Day. And all humans come together. This is going to be the first annual Human Day.
It's also on St. Patrick's Day? Is that how it works?
Yes. We're going to start. Human Day also falls on St. Patrick's Day, and one day Human Day will overrule St. Patrick's Day.
One day.
One day, Human Day will be every day. That's in my world.
Is that all we got? I have nothing to say to that.
You have to agree that Human Day should be every day.
No, Human Day is every day, man. I celebrate being human every day.
Great. It's settled. Every day is Human Day. Celebrate, everybody. Celebrate.
Yay.
Say something human. Hashtag Human Day. Tweet it out, guys. All right, well, that's it for episode 20 of the Omega 3 Supreme podcast. I'm Matt Chin.
And I'm Bill Snitzer. Check out dangerwords.com and have a great night.
It's the Omega 3 Supreme podcast.